I mean, I can draw great parallels, both as the performer and the player, or the manager and the director of a show. And I've directed shows as well as appeared in them. And the idea that there's a squad, or a group of actors, and a team of footballers is very similar. I can draw endless parallels in how you can try to motivate a team, and in an acting company, the first names to go down on the team sheet are your midfield players, your solid actors who are never going to become stars, but then you're looking for your strikers, you're looking for that person with a bit of flair, that man or that woman that's got that little bit of something extra about them. Maybe the writing demands that. And yeah, so there are I find endless parallels, and I can easily bore people who are not football fans to death by bringing these parallels on, especially if I'm directing something and actors don't quite understand what you're talking about. But for instance, if you do, and there is a kind of a language of football, isn't there, amongst us all. And I did a play at Stratford for the Royal Shakespeare Company some years ago, and I was playing opposite a young lad who was also a football fan, but very, very nervous on the first night. Well, so was I, but a bit more experienced, But yeah, and the stomach is turning over, and that door is going to open, and you're at the Royal Shakespeare Company, and you're going to go out there, and there's all those people, all those bums on seats, And he said to me, "Oh, Rich, I'm feeling a bit nervous. What shall I do?" I said, "Pass and move. Pass and move." He said, "Oh, great, fantastic." Well, the actor's equivalent of that is speak and listen. Just speak, listen, and then the play will unfold. But you'll not be overawed by it. And it will be the same for Burnley playing anybody at Turf Moor. The whistle starts, kick the ball, start your routines, work on, It's never over till the fat lady sings. All those kind of things are true. But I can't believe that there's anything quite as close in acting as to the ball hitting the back of the onion bag. I think it's a rare quality which theatre possesses in some ways, but not quite the same as sport, I don't think. Yeah. So you need passion. You need passion to play football. The crowds always love it, don't they? They'll forgive mistakes, but they won't forgive lack of effort. And that's particularly true here. I think Owen Coyle and Sandy Stewart, between them, coming from the background they come from, this is basically still a working class town. And that ethic, I know Owen and Sandy would want to instill in the team, that they'll forgive mistakes, but they won't let any player put that Burnley shirt on without effort. And it's the same in my business as well. It's the same kind of thing. You just got to sort of get on with it, regardless. If something happens that goes wrong, you fluff a line or whatever, you just carry on. As far as emotion is concerned, yes, actors have a reputation sometimes of being emotional, but in fact there is as wide a range of people as anybody. I know quiet, retiring bank clerk type actors, but then I know a few extrovert bank clerks as well. Human life is like that. But of course actors do have to deal with human passions quite often, and so you're in exploring this, your skin does become a little thinner perhaps, because you've got to learn to express emotion. But like footballers on the field, you've got to express it under control. If somebody says to me, do you enjoy acting? I say, well, what's enjoyment got to do with it, I mean, I've got to be a safe pair of hands. When I walk on a stage, when any actor walks on a stage, you've got to give the impression that the audience think, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. If I'm going to fly to America, I don't necessarily want a pilot who enjoys it. I want one who can fly a plane and land me safely. And that's the job. So even though you might be expressing passion on stage, you're actually in control of that expression.